Hello everyone, and welcome back to Time Makes Mistakes and Zero Escape, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I almost said 9 episodes. Really threw me off. In the last episode, I had issues doing a slot machine. Yeah, that's about all I remember from it. Oh, also, I sort of screwed everyone over, and am getting a bad ending now, I'm pretty sure, but I'm excited to see what happens. In this episode, we're gonna find Snake again.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the... What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
I forced Santa into a room with a dead body on accident too, huh?
Oh, you're right. This is...
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here. Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
I forced June in here too.
Hey. Oh, this is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
Is that... Snake?
Oh my god. Why did this happen?
No! 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 No!
Stop! Calm down. Hey!
I'm sorry, June. Sorry, Connie. Calm down.
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please, just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right, June. It's going to be okay, Connie. I'll be here with you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
Yeah, pretty much.
We better get to it.
We had better get to it. Load it. Wait. Hey, Snake, Santa, hello, here. Jumpy, June, 7. There's no R. No, it's not L's and R's. There's an L there too. Is that a door? That's the door we can. Let's not look at Snake first. What? I could have sworn that's the door we came in through. That's where we came in. I guess it's not locked, but there ain't really any point. All that's out there is the numbered door. Can't go back through the numbered door, even if we wanted to. Those letters written in blood. Oh, I didn't see the first L. L-L-R. You think that might be some sort of tying message from Snake? No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Then this, the way the blood's tried tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. Then, you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. A wooden box. There's something in here. Luminol. I don't know what to do with that. What? You're joking. Stack of toilet paper. Wait. Item. Hold message. Oh my goodness. I need to know how to use luminol, don't I? Okay, tell me what luminol does. What is this? No. What is this thing? Some sort of spray bottle? Something written on it. Lumen? Can't read anything else. Labels all fake. Let me see that. Just grabbed it from him. That wasn't very nice. Oh, this is luminol. You know, forensics guys use it at crime scenes. Oh yeah, that stuff that glows blue when you spray it on blood. Even if the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. Okay. Wait, you didn't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, did you? Yeah. It does seem kinda weird to use it here, but maybe I should try, just in case. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Oh, I should have looked at that, huh? Just like you thought, Junpei. There's some more letters showing up after the LLR. See? Says LLR, LRL. Okay. Alright, let's see if anything happens when you turn. Nothing happens, not a drop. Is the pipe clogged? There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice, drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. L. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this train's acting up. What did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Train? Jumpy, the cart is floating. Looks like the water floated the cart up out of the train. Could I have seen a cart in the train before? Must be water flowing right on the right. There's water pouring out of the train. That's the Mercury card. Did we find that before? I don't remember. Hey, Tris. There's water pouring out of the train, nothing else interesting. I'll take a bucket. Do I take a broom too?
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
They were in 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school, before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were gonna catch the killer together.
They're a cute pair. I almost suspect her of myrtling the rabbits, honestly. This game is gonna be twisted like that, probably.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispering through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, Akane Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget, as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He'd felt the same way, but it wasn't good. But it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know.
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
If that hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. Ah. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be too embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room, at Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs lay still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing?
Yeah, I figured that out too when I realized that it was across from there.
Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite be such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. So I did get the broom after all. Thick pipe stretches across the floor. Dividing wall. What do you think this is? Looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? We had some really hot water, like boiling hot. Maybe that would wash it off. Where am I gonna get hot water? It's a water tank for the toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide a piece of something in something like this. Usually for like 100, usually for... What? What? Huh? Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime. What is that? Some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh? What did I say? Why is he looking all sad now? It's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? Well, he's not wasting any time. Screwdriver. I have way too many things for this to be a simple puzzle. Kinda hard to flush a toilet without water. might be something in the tank, you know. Let's open that up. Red keycard. Nothing in the toilet. There was. That would be gross. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. You didn't check the middle one. Can I check the middle one? I can't check the, oh well, if I can't check it, it's not important. It's a thermos. It's a thermometer. Can you get it off? No. No, it's screwed onto the wall.
Hey, Junpei. You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
That's Celsius, for 1. And for 2, if I had to guess, it's something to do with mercury.
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna.
I thought we weren't friends, but at least he's talking to me. Getting locked in a sauna in Chapter 2? Impossible.
Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
You know, I think the burning is gonna kill you before your organs shutting down is.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
Seems I've got a timer.
All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Thermometer. Oh, you took the thermometer. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. That's an H, not an N. You can't fool me. I wonder what it means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open. Or am I gonna get hot water from it? Yeah, if I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe. Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open one. Huh, it opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957. Interesting. Don't need to. Oh, yep, I remember what that is now. What's the other thing I need? Maybe I can use the shower here to fill this bucket with hot water. Hey, 7, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Aw, okay, sure thing. Yeah, I knew that was coming. If you can hear that, I apologize. This'll be the last episode for today, it seems. For my recording session, I mean. Okay, sure thing. Bucket filled with hot water. There's something that looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. If I flush it with hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. You telling me to put it in the back? Alright, so just pour the hot water into the tank and looks like you filled it up. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. You think so? Seriously? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Some pipes, they connect to the tank on the toilet. Something that looks like... oh my goodness. Flush the hot water. Well, there it goes. Just like the toilet should work. 185 equals the dirt we flushed out has settled at the bottom. It's dirt? Okay, sure. 185 equals... item... The red light's on, Junpei. May as well. Great job, Junpei. Both of the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. 957 plus... oh, plus equals. What was the other number? That stuff's washed off. Looks like that writing has numbers. See? 185? What is this? You got me. Just looks like numbers. That'll be... for... 2, 1, 1142, 1142. Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now. With the E and C keys. E means enter and C means clear. Don't you know how to use passwords, Junpei? You screw it up, hit C. Error. Was it not 1142? What were the numbers? 957. It's a 2. Carry the 1. 8 and 6 is 14. So 2, 4. Carry the 1. 1 and 9 is 10. Plus the 1 is 11. It's 1, 1, 4, 2. 185, 1142. Unless I'm missing something in this room. What do I have? That toilet paper that I... It says 185 on the inside of the toilet bowl. Huh? What do I do with this toilet paper? What do I do with this toilet paper? What do I do with this toilet paper? I have a broom and some toilet paper and I don't know what to do with them. Of all the things... broom and some toilet paper. Where would I even use it? Wooden box, nothing else interesting here. It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. You think maybe it's a Cytail cipher? Scytale cipher? A Scytale cipher? What is that? You wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? That's how it works, more or less. Then to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Same diameter as the original, huh? Yeah. Then you just wrap the paper around the stick and you can read the code. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634. 1142. 6 7 1776 1776. Oh, 1776 is the founding of America. That's a number I would guess randomly.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Huh?
Huh?
What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a
It's a
map of the
map.
ship's interior?
It says sea deck.
Yeah.
So it's the map for this floor, then.
Yep.
We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
He's gonna open it. This just leads out, doesn't it?
What the...
You're shitting me. We're back.
Yeah, we sure are. Except now no one trusts me.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
I betrayed everyone for no reason.
Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door.
Forgot I had a screwdriver.
That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Wait, then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Size of it?
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
Oh, don't do this to Clover.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm sorry, Clover.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3.
They're gonna suspect me now. but Snake could take people on in a fight.
Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
7 is probably a cop then, huh?
Well, just in case, I want to make sure.
Or in crime. Which means my impression of him hasn't changed at all. What a surprise.
Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
I do have to go through this.
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yep.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
One of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
And several of us are willing to kill, considering that me and Lotus got stabbed.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants.
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Yep.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship.
I just figured out how they could all get through the 9 doors. If it has one dead at the end connected to both 9 doors, then they could have someone authenticate on both. And then everyone would go through and words. They would authenticate. If that works, then everyone could still survive, even if Snake or even Clover, who went missing. Clover might not always go missing, though.
Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Is Zero still on the ship with us? I'm not sure.
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp.
How would you know? We haven't gone anywhere together.
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us. If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he?
Thanks, Japanese. Coming to the confusion again.
He'd be saying something like, that ship, or the ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
I think Zero is one of us.
Let's throw away all of our relations.
That's crazy. Isn't this ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
You don't believe me.
Clover,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust any of us. But you have to understand. The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left.
our next destination is Mercury. Here we go.
We're just going through old stuff. I'll probably cut a lot of this out. A lot of it? We'll cut some of it out. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. And next episode. I have no idea how to do this. I don't know. Next episode we'll go somewhere, see what happens. I'm excited. I don't know. Until then, don't forget to subscribe or whatever, and I'll see you there. Goodbye.